Alrighty, hi guys, welcome back. So it's been a while since I've done any work on the RS2000. So what I want to do today is a little bit of an update video and just show some of the projects I've got ahead of me. A few little things that I've been working on as well. So yeah, we'll have a look around the car and we'll see where we're at with that. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Yeah, so as you can see, it's still here, just sitting. Alrighty, so I'm inside the car. So the next video I plan on doing is going to be putting all the interior back in, so at least the back seats, the parcel shelf, the rear trims, etc. So I'll show you that stuff first. Alright, so this is the parcel shelf. I actually had to repair that because it was really damaged. I have made a video on me repairing it, and to be honest, it didn't come out as good as I was hoping. And I'm a bit like, do I actually put the video up because I wasn't happy with the results? But let me know if you reckon I should. Alright, so in this box you can see I've got the C-pillar trims. Yeah, these are in pretty good nick too. They did get a bit of a paint job back in the day. Yeah, as you can see, there they are. Alright, so what I've got here is the rear trims, and not really door trims because there's no doors, but you know, the rear trims. So yeah, you can see they're a little bit bubbled. I was hoping to get them re-vacuum formed, but the place that does them here is just closed down for like 12 months because they knocked the business down. So I think what I'm going to do is just roll them like that for now until I can get them fixed at a later date. Alright, so here is the rear seat, at least the top half. So as you can see, it's in pretty good nick. So I'll be reusing that. It does have a little bit of a stain there that I've got to clean up. The other half of it is actually at my house getting cleaned up right now, but yeah, have a look. It's in really good condition, so yeah, I look forward to putting that in. Alright, so what's in the box, you say? Seatbelts. So yeah, the seatbelts are going to go back in, but check it out, it's a bit faded. I've actually seen videos of people spray painting them, so I might give that a go. Yeah, and also wanted to show you where it normally says press on that button there. I've actually bought some replacement stickers that a guy was selling on Facebook, so I'll be able to put those on, maybe paint the buckle there so it's all nice and looks nice and new. I reckon there's one more thing I need to show you for the back of the car. Alright, so what I've got here is brand new carpet to go in. So I do have to cut all the holes, pretty much cut it to shape. So I might even do a little video on just doing the carpet, because that could be quite interesting for people. Because a lot of people do buy carpet for their cars. As you can see, I got to put it in the front as well. So yeah, that's brand new carpet that I've bought. Looks pretty cool. Looks like I've already stepped on a nice footprint there. So that would kind of bring us to the front part of the interior. Now, the seats are missing. So I've got good news. I've actually taken the seats to the trimmer. And I'm going to do a video on that. But what I will do is show you the seats right now so you can have a quick look. They're getting re-trimmed here locally at Brighton. And I'm fitting the Aldridge trimming covers from the UK, so that'll be a cool little video on just them as well. Yeah, so down here as well I've got the kick panels. So I do have my old ones, and then I've picked up a nice second-hand set. Obviously they need a good clean up, but I'll definitely clean them and probably spray them as well. And down here somewhere, or down there in front of me, I've got door trims. So my good door trims are in the plastic, so these other ones are just spare ones that I always used. They've actually got the speaker hole cut out, you can see just down there. But my original ones never had speaker holes cut in them, and they're in very good nick, so I'll pull those out for you right now. Alright, so here is a look at one of the door trims. Vinyl and everything looks great. Really nice. I think these were restored from the guy who owned the car before me. I think the chrome's pretty good too. There may be a couple of slight cracks or loose bits. But yeah, they're going to be sick when I put them on the car. Now the next thing I'm really stoked about Wonder if you can guess what it is. Alright, so the dash, the RS2000 dash. So you might remember me restoring this a while ago. So what I managed to do was take out the old tacho. Remember, it had the faded numbers. You can't really read the times 100 down there. And I managed to find a replacement tacho. So what I'll do, I'll get it out now and I'll show you the result. Alright, so I thought I'd bring it into the car, hoping there'd be no glare, but that thing is polished up so much. It's very shiny. But have a look at the tacho now. So none of the numbers are faded. So see that, times 100. Look at all the numbers. Whoop, sorry, it's going out of focus. But yeah, that turned out so good now. And it's also been set up for electronic ignition to stop the tacho bouncing. So I remember setting that up as well. So LED lights, and then it's set up for the electronic ignition. Yeah, man, this is going to be sweet when I start the car for the first time. Yeah, so while I was putting the dash back in the box, I found this little part. So this is what the electrician removed to make the tacho work with the electronic ignition. The place I use is called Gauge Works on Main North Road. Definitely go check them out, they're awesome. Alright, so that does remind me, there is a video on the restoration of the RS2000 clocks dash, whatever you want to call it, cluster. So yeah, I'll put a link at the end of this video and you can go check it out. While I'm looking around, I've noticed that the heater controls are a bit faded. So I'm hoping I can fix them up. There might be a decal or just get it repainted. Definitely going to look at tidying that up, I reckon. Now I definitely know you can't really see here, but there is a box there. I've got all the interior parts, dash parts, console, the little shelf where the driver sits, a few other bits and pieces. So everything's kind of ready to go back into the car. Alright, so now this brings us to the engine bay. And to be honest, this is kind of what's held me up for a while. The fact that I have no motor. So yeah, just a quick update about the engine. So it's actually been at my mechanic's for about 2.5 years now. But he hasn't actually started working on it. So I had a bit of a discussion with him. He's been so busy, so it's time for me to take it to a new mechanic. So I've been in chats with somebody else. So it should be going there pretty soon, once I get it from my original mechanic. So he reckons he can work on it in a couple of weeks, so fingers crossed that all comes together. So anyway, I thought I'd just put a little video of the old engine that I had. I did find this on Facebook a while ago. I reckon it was the last time the car was even running, so have a look at the little video. Oh yeah, and another thing, I've also been getting the Webers rebuilt by the same mechanic. So I'll show you the Webers and also the inlet manifold and also a few little bits that I've got here that are going on the engine. Yeah, so here's a box of a few bits and pieces. There's a nice coil that's going on the car. Brand new Kent Cams vernier wheel. It does have a Kent Cams vernier wheel on it already, but it's very rusted. So this is the alloy one. I think the old one I have is the gold steel one. So just in this box is like all brand new bolts to go on the engine to make it nice and pretty. There's like new covers for the Weber carburetors. What else? Gaskets down there. Thermostats. Ooh, from Burton Power, that's for the ignition leads, the little divider thing. In here we can see the twin cable linkage for the Weber carburetors. Alright, one final thing, I love these things, the trumpets. So I've got twin 45 DCOEs as you just saw, and these are the trumpets. They're pretty short ones actually. I might be able to fit longer ones on there, we'll see how we go with that.
Alright, so the final thing I want to show you today are these rims. So these are the original Escort RS2000 rims, 13 inches. The main difference though is they've been painted black in the center and they're polished on the outers, as you can see. I'll quickly show you what the original ones look like.
So that is the same rim, just not painted.
Yeah, so anyway, my plan is to get these painted black here as well, and polished up nice, and put some very small tires on there, probably 175 50s on them, just to see how they look. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of rims here. I can chuck different sets of tires on and whatever. If I don't like them, I'll just put them on another set of wheels. Alright, so that brings us to the end of today's video. Gotta say, I really did have a good time making this one. It was nice to check out the car again, kind of get motivated to do a few more things. So yeah, please give us a like and a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.